Hi, my name is Amber and this is my October TBR. It's that time of the year again. I'm gonna chalk it up to the fact that Halloween's my favorite holiday, that for some odd reason I have to make my TBRs during October just absurdly giant. I most likely won't get through all of these. Here's the books I'm going to try to read this month. First is Catwoman by Sarah J. Maas. I'd really like to get to this month. It seems like a short read and I plan on picking up the audiobook for it, so I'm hoping to fly through this one pretty quickly. Next is one that I don't have right now, and that is because it comes out later this month, and that is Kingdom of Ash, also by Sarah J. Maas. This is the final book in the Throne of Glass series and I am not prepared. This book's going to be huge. I'm not sure if I'll get through it completely in October, but I do plan on at least trying to pick it up this month. Next I have Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. This is another one of those series that's extremely well known by everyone, and it is just one that I have yet to pick up. I've been waiting and waiting to eventually try it out, and when the anniversary cover of the first book came out, I decided to go ahead and pick it up. This is just one that I think would be really great this month. Next I have Three Dark Crowns by Kendar Blake. I had read Kendar Blake's other series, Anna Dressed in Blood. While it wasn't a duology that I really enjoyed, I want to try and check out this series by her because I've heard really good things about this series. The little bit that I know about this series is about three sisters who have to basically fight to the death in a way to win the crown. Next I have Paranormalcy by Kiersten White. I've talked about Kiersten White's books a million times on my channel because I keep picking up all of her books. While I've enjoyed some of them, this is one of those series that I've heard amazing things about. Kiersten White's a huge fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which I am also, and I've heard that her writing style in this is very reminiscent of Buffy. I'm extremely excited to check this out. Next I have Final Girls by Riley Sager. I have no idea how to say his last name. This is definitely one that I feel is going to be great for this month. This is supposed to be based around the idea of the final girls in horror movies. The girls in terrible situations that somehow make it out alive. It's following a group of them, and from what I can tell, the girls start randomly dying off and they can't figure out who's to blame. This seems really mystery filled and really interesting. Next I hope to pick up Teen Frankenstein by Chandler Baker. This is a story of a girl who runs over a boy in her car and ends up bringing him back to life. It seems cheesy, fun, and I just have a feeling this is going to be a really fast read. The next couple are some that I put on my TBR this month because I've heard a lot of people say that they're really great reads during the month of October. The first is The Diviners by Libba Bray. All I know about this series is that it is set in the 20s and that it follows paranormal creatures, but I've heard nothing but incredible things about this series. The next is The Immortal Rules by Julie Kagawa. This is a vampire-based story, I believe. I read the first book in Julie Kagawa's Iron Fae series and didn't love it, and I haven't continued on with that series, so I'm nervous to get into this, but I've heard a lot of good things about this book and I just hear it's great to read during the month of October as well. Next I have Eerie by C.M. McCoy. This is one that I have put on my TBR for the month of October for the past couple years now, I think. This is a paranormal romance. Our main character ends up going to a paranormal type university and learning about paranormal creatures. I don't know what this is going to be like, and I haven't honestly heard a ton about it. It's paranormal romance, so I'm up for it. Next I have Black City by Elizabeth Richards. This is a series that has definitely been sitting on my shelf for way too long, and I came really close to getting rid of it recently, but I decided to kind of give it a chance because the little bit that I had heard about it, everyone seemed to enjoy it. From what I know, this seems kind of vampire based. The characters are called Darklings. We're getting close to the end, I promise. Next I have Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea. I'm not even going to attempt to say this author's name because I've tried to say it in the past and I always mess it up. It seems like our main character starts getting close to a boy that lives next door, and it seems like this boy might be the devil, so I don't know where this is gonna go, so hopefully I'll get to it and hopefully I'll really enjoy it. Next I have The Graces by Laura Eve. This is a story about witches, so what better time to read it than during the month of Halloween. I haven't honestly heard a ton about this series yet, so if you've read it, please let me know down below what your thoughts were. And finally, I have Hunting Prince Dracula by Carrie Maniscalco. This is the sequel to Stalking Jack the Ripper. I know the third book for this series is already out, but I have yet to pick up this sequel, and I really hope to this month. I really enjoyed the first book a lot. So those are all the books that I plan on reading in the month of October. Let me know what books you plan on reading this month down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.